Morning, good morning, good morning. It's about 50 degrees. I'm out here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So, yeah, okay. Might have to try. I think I want to try this. Yeah, got about 21 minutes to this drop off. Two drop offs. So right now, I'm going to food trip. Ooh, oh, no. Oh, yeah. Get out of that too. I'm about to go get me some gloves, honey, y'all. Definitely need some gloves. That weather's starting to change. Weather's definitely starting to change. And one thing I don't like, I don't like my own fingers being cold. I realized that a long time. I don't like my fingers being cold. And then since the weather changing, I haven't been sneezing. Good morning. I haven't been sneezing, but it's my nose. Feel like it runs a little bit when you go through different weather changes. But yeah, you know, food truck is walking around the club. But now, still not have on here. Just cleaning the truck while I'm in the food truck real quick. I know what a food truck is because I told y'all pretty of time. Yeah, so when I got 50 degrees, y'all, that's about 50 degrees. So the walk around the truck, just make sure, uh, weather is right now. Ain't not. Weather, weather is, weather is cool out here. I'm a truck, the truck, no, boy. Oh, I need to go on glasses. I got my meter going, so that's why you know to the spirit. When you drive a truck, you don't feel all that, especially if you go through snow, because you barely be out in the truck unless you're getting ready to pull up to check in to drop off your load. So this is why I can dress like this here. And just getting out that truck just did. Ooh, that wind was cutting. You gotta be like, here, put on that goddamn. Yeah, put on that skirt in that goddamn jacket. Ooh, hey, girl, it's cold like that. I ain't gonna even lie. I got like 5 more minutes. I know y'all like, oh, what is that you got in your head? Yeah, don't mind me. Because when I just look back there, I look like my husband don't want to get up. But I know y'all like, well, girl, it's this fucking on the way take your hat off. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't yet my hair. Took it down a minute. And I'm only doing this just so I can my hair that was the name. Other than that, I'm gonna keep it in the ponytail. I can put that shit up. I ain't, like I said, I ain't getting hair. Not a couple days. Hey, that's Jesus. Give it goes. I ain't been around a couple days, y'all. So, hey, well, I got time. Let me brush it down. So normally, I just see I ain't even flat down to the mat. See, you still got that little knot, but I just took out. So good have though. The girls ain't did no shit and all that. So glad I found that good habit because this show is happening in my head. I ain't gonna lie. I've been using it how been in my head for about 2 months, but I'm not gonna wait for my birthday, so y'all ain't gotta worry about that. But yeah, this is good hair. Uh, I don't know wash it my time. One time, you know, I had to wear it for months and then be some straight bundles that last up to 2 years. So yeah, I definitely want to brush it off. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Yeah, it's cold out there. This water gonna be very disrespectful. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even hold you. So it's time to get out y'all. Like whatever y'all need to get at. Just water gonna be disrespectful. Can't lie. See, I just walk. I ain't even been out there that long, and this kind of got my nose running. Like for real. I ain't had no coffee this morning. I ain't drank no energy drinks last night. Just water and so good. So you that video. Look at my last short video. I just found out about the energy drinks. They all healthy. It's called So Good So You. And I'm not gonna lie, these last couple days I've been taking them. So I took one yesterday and it worked wonderfully. And then I just had a flavor of the watermelon strawberry. So good so you. I just threw the bottle away outside. But hey, I'm up. So like I said, I got 43 minutes to my first drop, which is Cincinnati, Ohio, and then I'm gonna head over to Missouri, which is like probably maybe 5 hours away. I think 5 hours away. I think the place that I'm going to is probably about 5 hours away, if I'm mistaken. I had two drops coming from Georgia, so Cincinnati, Ohio, and then Missouri. And then I'll be doing the 34 because I have no time. Right now, I only have 7 hours and 56 minutes left of drive time. Hopefully, I can do all this within these 7 hours. I'm talking about 7 minutes. I have 7 hours and 56 minutes of drive time. So I gotta get on the bandwagon. It's 5:58 to be honest. I probably need to pull over somewhere. I probably need to pull over somewhere because they don't open. It says my arrival time is 6:40. I'm gonna need to see something because they said that I can't drop off this load until 8. But hopefully these people will let me check in early, which that'll be a good thing. Where am I dropping this off? Let's see. Oh, so U.S. Postal, so that's kind of good. So they might take me, but normally I don't. I think I have to probably pull over. Uh, my drop off time is at 8:05, and it's almost 6 o'clock, and I'm literally 45 minutes away. So let's just see how that goes. I might just get a little bit more closer. Hopefully my husband will wake up by that time. But if it was him, he probably would say, "Well, babe, you shouldn't just stay here. I shouldn't stay here." Because he would definitely tell me. He would definitely tell me to stay here until probably about 7 o'clock. Because about 43 minutes away, that'll be perfect time. So see for hours. We shall see, or the traffic might hold me up. I might still, because it's 6 o'clock right now. So I don't know. Yeah, it is. But then I will get sleep because, like I said, I already been driving. Uh, I've been driving for like 6 hours, 6.5 hours. So I just did a break, really. And I still got energy though. And if I sit for an hour, I'm gonna lay down and he gonna get up. So I don't want while he's still kind of laying down. I can get closer, do these 40 minutes, which makes sense to me. I can get a little bit more closer while I got energy. 40 minutes, that's like an hour. And then I find somewhere to pull over and wait for 30 minutes, and then he'll get up. That way, I don't have to. Man, they got this thing so bad. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Because I don't need no fuel. I could have got fuel, but I don't need no fuel. I'm gonna have to take, so this, that have to take, going to take me a long way. I'm pretty fine with that. And Jeff, I'm like on the half, but that's still taking a long way as well. So we good on the Jeff and the diesel right now. So I could just, that's what I'm gonna do. I got my heat on, so I feel much better since I walked out that door. At first, I was thinking about getting the truck wash. They got a little truck wash thing over there. Beacons, I like them, but sometimes they have you sit for hours trying to get your truck washed. Ain't nobody got time for that. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even hold you. So yeah, let's see. Okay. See, I'm yawning a little bit because I was just right there, killing time. But yeah, we can push this on down the road. Push this right on down the road, get closer to the drop. My husband ain't gonna have to do that, but just check in. We can drive the rest of the house. We'll do that like that. Woo. But I decided to get on here this morning. Feeling pretty good. It's feeling pretty good. Wasn't that bad at all. Y'all know I'm a nighttime driver. Y'all know I'm a nighttime driver. Sometimes it can get to you. Sometimes, you know, you can outdo it. But most of the time, you will get used to it if you're a nighttime driver, you drive at night. Or if you're a nighttime person, period. And I know I get a lot of people like, hey, you don't get tired of driving at night. It just all depends because nighttime driving is pretty smooth. There's not a lot of traffic. And you really don't have to go through all those jam packed, especially depending on the area that you're going through, like Chattanooga, Tennessee, and all that. Ooh, it be jam packed. Dallas, Texas, jam packed. Atlanta traffic, jam packed. And so nighttime works good. My husband get all that action in the morning time. Morning time, daytime, my husband get all that action. He gets all that action, and it be like crazy. So this shift is like a easy peasy shift, depending on the area where you're doing that. Other than that, I feel like overall, the night shift is perfect. Sometimes my husband might catch night, you know what I mean? Like he'll catch night. Sometimes I better catch some daylight. And sometimes I be catching some traffic. He just all depends. For the most part, it works out because he's a morning person. He likes to get up at morning time, and I'm a nighttime person. I like to drive at night, and I like to stay up at night. Some people, so it works for you. But can I drive morning shifts and stuff like that? Yeah, I can do that. But if I choose to drive at night more than anything. Because it's like a more calm setting. Definitely have a more calm setting. So yeah, good morning. Love you guys. I'm Miss Dollar. Make sure you share this to any truck drivers that you can, that I can help motivate. That's what I love to do while I'm on my platform. And you can share this live to 3, 4 friends or whatever if they're interested in driving trucks. just maneuvering around the life of being a truck driver. Yeah, hey, take the reins to my platform so I can show them, hey, it's a lot of things that you can do out here while you driving trucks. You don't always have to feel like it's work. You don't always have to be feel bored. The most part is, yeah, if you do have family, of course you will miss your family. But always try to, work your way around to get back home to your family. But for the most part, right now, you out here, you pretty much sacrificing. Try to provide and take care of your family, doing things like that. Yeah. Other than that, a person can say all day, but trucking is a great. I feel like it's great for certain people. I feel like you don't have to do trucking all your life, but it's so beneficial that it give you a let out and they give you a light, and then also give you the investment opportunity, if I may say so. So a lot of people be like, I don't know how you can just drive for long periods of hours. Well, I don't mind like driving. I always drove. That's one thing I've always did was drive. And hey, it works out for me and my husband. I'm not gonna lie. Do I get tired of it? Yes, hell I do. I get tired of driving the truck because I'm not able to, work out, go to the gym, do the things that I love to do. Go to the gym, which is most of the part that I'm missing out for is driving the truck. That's the only thing. Now, if you'll say, hey, you can't go to the gym like on your 34. A 34 be like every 7, 8 days, just that all depends. And when you have a 34, you pretty much be washing your legs, washing clothes, doing things, catching up with your life, like doing things to organize your truck throughout the weeks. So pretty much, a person would be like, you can't go to the gym. If you are a solo driver, you can go to the gym. If you are a solo driver and you've been at this your 10-hour shift, you can work at it all that because you have 10 or 11, 12 hours to actually have some time to yourself, to wash clothes, to do whatever you want to do. So, but as a team driver, you don't really have time because when one person get out the car, the next one go on. And you can't go to the gym if the other person has to drive, if that makes sense. So a lot of people always feel like, hey, yeah, you can work out. Yeah, you can work out on the truck, but you don't be as inspired. Me personally, I don't get inspired to try to work out on the truck. I'm not gonna lie. And you talk about as a female truck driver, when I'm driving at nighttime, it's not safe for me to on my brakes, talking about getting out and walking around and stuff like that. That because I drive at night. It's not safe for me to talk about working out. So I do try to stretch a lot while I'm inside the truck because I am short. So I'm able to, when I take a break inside my truck. It's more safety for me. Like I can't be sitting out there stretching at no damn 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning as a female truck driver and thinking nobody ain't watching. I just think that's unsafe for me to do things like that. So yeah, I pretty much try to work out inside my truck or stretch for the most part, stretch inside the truck. Other than that, I'm not gonna get out there and tell about walking at no 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning so somebody can snatch me up. Hell no. I'm not gonna do that. It's a difference. If you're a man and you're a truck driver, then you're a man, you can get out here 5 o'clock in the morning and work out and stuff like that. Yeah. But like I said, as a team driver, you really don't have time to work out like that because the truck always stays moving. That's the beauty of it all when you actually are a team truck driver. Like you want to get your miles in, and you also want to keep this truck moving. The more miles you make, the more money you make. The more miles you make, the more money. So I would suggest, as a team truck driver, as a female truck driver, just pretty much watch what you eat and try to eat small portions, and that'll help along your healthy journey or your journey to keeping your weight down. That's the best tool, and that's what I have been doing. But mentally and physically, I love the gym. So when I'm home, I love to go work out. I love if I take a break, if I take months off, it's because I got to get my mental right and I got to get my health right, and I got to get some of this weight off. Like I said, as a truck driver, you can gain a lot of weight. And I don't care what nobody say. You have to count discipline yourself. And I feel like for the most part, that's with anybody that's trying to lose weight. You pretty much gotta discipline yourself. You really don't even really have to work out, but it's good to work out just for health reasons. But overall, it's all about the food that you will take inside your body. So, and I have learned that throughout all my years of my life, since I always worked out for the last 20 something years. But you can work out so for so much. If you still eat wrong, you still ain't gonna lose no weight. You still gonna be out of shape. And you still just gonna be working out for no reason. But if you eat healthy, and if you pretty much eat small portions and watch what you eat and just try to take away the meat, stop eating a lot of meat, you will be able to lose weight or even just stay down. Stella, look at her. Thank you, thank you. I try. Thanks for the motivation. But honey, like I say, when you on this truck, that shit sneak up on you. You can't even look like that. At least I try to, cause I do have a man on here, and I don't want to be looking no ratchet and no any kind of way while I'm driving with my damn man. And then plus you never know when you go into the shippers, you never know who you gonna meet. Because you might meet the broker, and when you become your own truck driver, when you get your own company, and first impression is always the best impression. So we try to at least look up the car. So y'all see I'm gonna keep stuff on this company. You just never know who you're gonna walk into. And I have a variety of different clothes for different weather types too, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Because going through different states and cities, you're gonna have hot weather, you're gonna have cold weather. They drive today. Like I said, I'm right here by Cincinnati, Ohio. They is really driving. And they drive crazy. Like they found folks got late for work. Driving crazy. Sure is. Yeah, but y'all seen the other last two short videos? Not the ones not the one with the so good so you just because I already talked about that. But the last two videos, yeah, last night I ended up catching a blowout, you guys, bringing that up because that was a scary situation. I'm in my zone. I'm probably just listening to audio books and I'm just in my zone vibes. I ain't have a few hours left, I believe. So before I got on the highway, I had told them that it was already, matter of fact, before I even started driving, I made it to the yard. And I said, hey, I want to go ahead and sit the truck in the shop because I want to get my truck checked out. I noticed like my RPM's been tripping, and I already noticed that I had like a hole in one of my tires, but didn't know that my front tire, my front steer tire on the passenger side, I don't even think something was wrong with that tire because when they did my back tire, I always tell them to check all the way around, even on the trail. I'd be like, hey, just double check for me. Just, like a preacher, just look and check my tires out, make sure I'm all right. So I had just left. The, First of all, I went to the yard. I told the people I want to stay to the morning because I just felt something that I need to work on my truck. But now I had a high value load saying, like, nah, I'm trying to make it jump off a little. That's bound to kick in there. I was like, okay. But they was like, hey, but you can go get that tire, the one that had a hole in it. Because sometimes you still can drive on the tire. It's dangerous, but sometimes you still can drive on the tire if your tire got a hole in it. But I made it to a TA. They fixed two of my tires. So I said, double check just to make sure that I'm not going to have a problem. Just double check my tires. They double check my tires. I don't know, out of the blue. Once I leave them, things just started happening again. So I'm driving, I'm noticing heavy. And this is the thing when people don't tell you, when they come down to being a truck, like if you own truck, y'all just be there. You're gonna have to be paying for towing, you're gonna have to be paying for tires, you're gonna be out to pay for that down the rims, you're gonna be out to pay for just it listen, trust me, trucking costs. So anyway, I'm driving down on the highway, I noticed my RPMs It's not getting over it. I know my load is not heavy, so I noticed why is this damn why my truck not getting enough power? I'm going up a hill like up a mountain, and I'm looking at this thing like, why the hell? I'm only doing like 30 something miles per hour. So I pull over, cut truck off. Sometimes you have to reset your truck. I'm not gonna lie, it's good to if anything, some trucks, because I remember the Volvo that I used to be in, I used to have like a reset button on the side that I can twist, cut the truck off, cut it back on. It'll kind of reset the truck. This one don't have that. So I pull over, cut the truck off, open up the door, close the door, like a reset. Child, it, it got to do what it was doing. So I found out a little remedy. Just cut my cruise control button off and me just try to keep pushing and kind of keep pushing. Next thing I know, and as I'm driving, I'm in the lane, I'm in the zone. I'm riding now, I get a blowout. Boom! My husband wake up out the bed. He like, pull over, pull over, pull over. Thank God, because I'm in the trends, like I'm slowing down, but he like, hey, pull over. I pull over, the whole tire came off the ground. The whole time. So if y'all look at those other videos below, make sure you go and look at it. I'm showing you how I had to blow out, how I had the whole tire come off had the whole tire come off the rim. They had to bring the whole rim in tire, which is crazy. Whole rim in tire they had to bring me. So yeah, that was kind of dangerous. I always used to be scared to say, hey, two scared things that I said I didn't want to experience, and that's hitting a deer because it's a lot of deers that be out on the road at night, daytime. It don't matter. You've been out hit a deer when you least expect. But I always say two things I didn't want to have a blowout, especially while I'm driving doing 70, and a deer, hit a deer. I have no years of trucking. You gonna hit a deer and you gonna have a blowout. And I did just that. And I've been driving since 2019, almost 6 years now. So yeah, I experienced that. But yeah, that's enough of me in this video. You don't know who I am. I'm Miss Darling. I'm a female trucker and I drive with my husband. Been together 19 years in counting and 4.5 years driving together. If you ask me, how do we last this long? Just communication and trying to build together, just loving on each other. And like I say, trying to build a legacy behind. Other than that, it's all beautiful, all blessed. Trying different cultures, trying different foods while you're going through different cities and states. It just works out. On this dollar, please like, share, comment below. And let me know if you like this video. Let me know what other videos you want to know about Turkey. Have a blessed